Hey viewers, welcome back to our channel TalkStream English and another great video to boost your confidence. In this episode, we will make discussion how to enhance our confidence. Here's an extended conversation between Sophia and Sarah about gaining confidence in speaking English. Sophia: Hey Sarah, how have you been? Sarah: Hi Sophia, I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? Sophia: I'm good, but I've been struggling a bit lately with my English speaking skills. I feel like I lack confidence when I speak. Sarah: I completely understand. Speaking a new language can be really daunting. What specifically do you feel unsure about? Sophia: Well, I get nervous about making mistakes. Sarah: That's a very common fear. The truth is, everyone makes mistakes, and most people are actually very understanding and appreciative when you try to speak their language. Sophia: That makes sense. I guess it's just hard to get over the fear. Do you have any tips on how I can build my confidence? Sarah: Absolutely. One thing that helped me a lot was practicing with friends or in a supportive environment. Do you have any friends who are also learning English or who speak it fluently? Sophia: Yes, I do have a few friends who are fluent, but sometimes I feel embarrassed to ask them to practice with me. Sarah: Don't be embarrassed. You could ask them to correct you gently and give you feedback. Another great way to practice is by joining language exchange groups. Have you heard of those? Sophia: I've heard of them but never tried one. How do they work? Sarah: Language exchange groups are fantastic. They usually meet either in person or online, and you get the chance to practice with native speakers or other learners. It's less formal and more conversational, which can really help with confidence. Sophia: That sounds interesting. I might look into that. What about practicing on my own? Are there any techniques you recommend? Sarah: Sure. One method that worked for me was recording myself speaking. It felt strange then. Listen back and see where you can improve. Sophia: Recording myself sounds a bit intimidating, but I can see how it might help. Did you also do other types of practice on your own? Sarah: Yes, definitely. I read a lot out loud. It could be anything: books, articles, even scripts from TV shows. Reading out loud helped me get used to the sounds and rhythms of English. Plus, it improved my vocabulary and pronunciation. Sophia: I enjoy reading, so that could be fun. Did you also watch a lot of English movies or shows? Sarah: Oh yes, that's another great way to learn. Watching movies and shows with subtitles can be very helpful. You can hear the natural flow of conversation and see how native speakers use expressions and idioms. It's also a good way to pick up on cultural nuances. Sophia: I do watch English shows sometimes, but I often feel like I can't keep up with the fast pace of the dialogue. Sarah: That's normal. Start with something that's easier to follow, like shows made for younger audiences. They often speak more clearly and slowly. Gradually, you can move on to more complex content. And don't worry about catching every single word. Focus on the overall context and try to understand the main ideas. Sophia: That's a good idea. I'll try that. What about speaking in public? I find it really scary to speak English in front of a group. Sarah: Public speaking is challenging, even in your native language. What helped me was starting small. I practiced speaking in front of a mirror, then with a friend or family member. Gradually, I worked up to larger groups. Also, taking a public speaking class or joining a group like Toastmasters can be incredibly beneficial. They provide a supportive environment to practice and improve your speaking skills. Sophia: I've heard of Toastmasters. It sounds like it could be really helpful, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that level yet. Sarah: That's okay. Take your time and build up your confidence step by step. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Celebrate your small victories, like having a conversation without feeling too anxious or successfully ordering food in English. Sophia: That's true. I think I need to be more patient with myself. Do you ever feel nervous speaking English now? Sarah: Occasionally, yes, especially if it's a complex topic or in a formal setting. But I remind myself that communication is the goal, not perfection. Most people are more interested in what you have to say than in how perfectly you say it. Sophia: That's a good point. How long did it take you to feel more confident speaking English? Sarah, everyone's journey is different though, so don't compare yourself too much to others. Sophia, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again for your support. Sarah, definitely. I'm always here if you need more advice or just want to chat. Good luck with your practice. Sophia, thanks Sarah. Talk to you soon.